Hey, it's Enigma Hood. I just wanted to make a video response to the Fat Aussie Bastards video and thank him and give a shout out to him. He really is a fantastic guy. He's a great guy, in fact. I can see why he has so many subscribers and supporters, because he really is a nice guy. I really got the wrong impression about him. Very rarely do you get a response to a video very rarely do you get a response to a video that I made in that way. It was a very mature, intelligent response, and it was really fantastic, and I want to thank the Fat Aussie Bastard for making that very nice video. I just want to clear up, any kind of misconceptions or anything. I don't believe that all Australians are racists or anything like that, and I don't dislike Australia at all. I love it. In fact, I've been there before. I've been to Australia when I was very young. I was, I guess, 13, 14 years old at the time. We went to Sydney, and I think the capital, which I can't remember the name of it at the moment, which bothers me. But anyway, we kind of drove around the outback, I guess. It's such a beautiful country, and I would love to go there again. And I have many friends from Australia as well. So, I understand the Aussie point of view now. Maybe I kind of didn't understand that before, which is kind of what I was complaining about before, about how I didn't think that Australians understood the history of racism in America. I also did not understand what the Australians were laughing at in this skit. And I think one of the great things about intelligent discourse is that we can come to an understanding. We can understand each other, understand each other's viewpoints. And an Australian YouTube user named Downtime sent me this very long and very well written private message to me explaining the Aussie point of view. And he got me to realize, in addition to everybody else's comments, just where they were coming from as well. And I want to just read to you my response to him. Thank you very much for the well thought out message. I really appreciate it. I made it a point to read it in its entirety and write a response to you, since you were kind enough to write this to me. You made some good points and valid ones. I do believe that Aussies were not laughing at the blackface makeup, but rather their silly dance moves. This would certainly be the same for Americans back in the 1930s. They too would not laugh at the blackface makeup, because to them it was normal. What's the big deal? Blackface was common. Even Mickey Mouse got his personality from blackface performers, but was disguised as a mouse. Warner Brothers made a blackface character as well, but didn't bother to disguise him and made him into an honest black boy named Bosco. And if you don't know who Bosco is, you can check the sidebar. I linked to that Wikipedia page on him. The fact that even cartoons used blackface shows just how normal it really was back in those days. However, as you know, we have made tremendous progress since those dark times, and now, today, this is very shocking to see. During the American Civil Rights Movement, civil rights leaders such as Malcolm X educated many Americans, including white Americans, into realizing how wrong those racist depictions were. Blacks were always depicted as silly, stupid, uneducated, and uncivilized. Something to laugh at, and nothing more. Because of this, we realize how wrong it was. I understand that many Aussies don't know about Americans' histories with blackface, but I do think that those who try to defend the skit owe it to themselves to try and understand our point of view and understand why we are offended. With that said, I'm grateful for you in helping me understand your point of view. I think when we understand each other, we learn more and become better people. Have a good day, mate.